Hey guys, it's Summer from Summer and you're watching Disney Channel. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the time that I was going to become a whole Disney star. So, I'm not going to put the thought in there because I'm trying to come up with an excuse as to why I didn't make it. Disney star still in the making. I really thought I was going to be a Disney star, like being so serious with you guys. So back in the day, I know that everybody wanted to be a Disney Channel star. Like everybody watching Disney Channel wanted to be a Disney Channel star. And then you saw Madison Pettis. Then you saw Miss Madison on Cory in the House, and you were like, wait a minute, even though I'm little, I can be a Disney star too. I might be 7 or 8 years old or whatever, but I can be a Disney star. So I feel like everybody at one point in time wanted to be a Disney star. But me though, I thought it was going to actually happen. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to that. I think I was at least like, I don't even know how old I was, honestly. As a matter of fact, however old the Sunny with a Chance show was like the age I was at that time. Well, this was actually also back in the time where YouTube had Messenger. You could like inbox and stuff like that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, like I'll let you know. But so yeah, like you could like message people and like literally like say stuff to them besides like comments and stuff like that. It was kind of like an Instagram time now, DM type of thing. I don't know if you guys remember who Allison Arm was, but she was on Sunny with a Chance, and I remember that she made a YouTube, and I was like, yeah, y'all, like I'm gonna be messaging her, figuring out how to get on Sunny with a Chance, you know what I'm saying, I blew up her YouTube so much that it was crazy. Like, but she was so sweet, y'all. Like, I think she almost always responded to me. Like, she was like, her parents obviously don't watch her on the internet because she will not leave me alone. At the time, I think Allison was probably about like 16 years old or something like that. Anyways, I was asking her about, I was about to say YouTube auditions. I was asking her about Disney Channel auditions. So I was like, yeah, girl, like like give me some tips. I'm messaging Allison. I'm like saying all this stuff. Like, y'all, I wish they had screenshot back then. I remember when she first responded and I was like, my soon-to-be co-worker messaged me back. Yes, it's great, guys.
Okay.
I went on so many sites like trying to like audition and stuff like that, and I was like, let me find me this audition and then go tell my mama that we about to do this audition.
You need to bought me some more this year.
346 minutes later.
But yeah, I was like, let me find this audition, let me go let my mama know, you know what I'm saying. This is how you know I was a little kid at the same time too, because I literally thought that the only way you could audition for Disney Channel was to go to California. I went to her room one night and she was like, you already have a cousin in California that went down there to do acting. She's taken many acting classes and everything, and she's still not getting parts. And the only thing I heard out of that sentence was, you have a cousin in California that went for acting. And I'm like, even better. We can go down there. I can live with her. You know, I can live with her while I, you know, go to my set, my shootings or whatever. I literally had like a whole little like suitcase when I was a kid. And I was like, y'all, like I already have that stuff like pre-packed for when they call me. To be honest with you, I feel like one of the websites one time they said like $500, something like that, like $300. It said some type of 100 that I did not have. And I was like, oh, no. We're going to do the free ones. We're going to do the free ones. When I'm pretty sure almost all of them eventually, when they emailed you back or they did anything back, that they wanted money. So I think that almost all of them were scams, but I did apply to a lot of them. So on the sites, it'll have like your name, your first name, your last name, how old you are or whatever, your height, your ethnicity, your ethnicity. Okay. You know, they would have like, what other things can you do, like what are your talents, like can you sing, can you act? And I was like, no, I'm a whole Disney star, I can do it all. Sing, act, dance, run, jump, whatever. I remember I ran to my mom's room. It was like in the middle, no, it was in the middle of the night. It was like at 10 p.m. And I was like, so here is my basic resume and I'm about to let you know what I'm about to put in, because at that time you don't really have like an email or like your own phone number or whatever, so you're 1000% using your parents' phone number and your parents' information or whatever. So I'm like putting that, telling them where I live, da da da, whatever. My mom's just like, and I'm like, we have to go to Hollywood because I have to audition. My mom was like, we have to go to Hollywood, like it's nighttime, and she's like, we gotta go out work in the morning. What you mean we go to Hollywood? And I was like, now I submitted this, and for some reason I thought it was like instant type of thing, like you did it, they're gonna call me, gonna go to Hollywood, gonna do the audition, and bam, I'm over here and I'm making that little, and I would be in there and I'd be making that little. At the time that I also did this, being like 10 or 11 or however old I was the shyest, most super awkward times, whatever I am now, person you would ever meet. So the fact that I thought I could be a Disney star, but then be scared to like actually audition or do anything like that, was crazy. Not only that, I didn't have any acting class. I didn't have nothing. No, I did not think this through. I was just like, what are you talking about? I watch Disney Channel all the time. Like, I can act. Is it even a question? So the story ends with me just like, I don't know, like getting over the fact that like they never called me back, and like I didn't end up going to Hollywood because I eventually like shut up about it, and like my parents were like, yeah, like so glad you realize this is not happening.